right. That is a bunch of busted up shells of the hickory nut, and this is a hickory tree. This is the bark. You should learn how to identify a tree by its bark. That way, when it has no leaves, you can still identify it. That is the hickory tree. Here's a little small one. Okay, let's see. We've got 5 leaflets actually. 3 there. See there? That's 5 leaflets. This whole thing is a leaf. That's a leaf with 5 leaflets. And you know when a leaf actually starts, there's a little bud right there. I don't know if I can pick it up. Let's find another one. Little bud. You see it on this one. Okay. See that bud right there? Right at the tip of my finger. Well, this leaf is starting to form right here. And that'll have 5 leaflets on it. See the little bud right here? Tip of my finger, see the light cream? That's a little bud. And that one's been chewed up by bugs, but that's the whole thing's a leaf. So the leaf always starts at that little bud. And the individual things that you think are leaves are actually leaflets. So the whole thing is a leaf. Anyway, this one has 5 leaflets. This is a hickory. There's more than one type of hickory. I can't remember the name of this one. I am in the woods and I just came across it, and I think it's the mockery hickory. I'm not sure, but it is edible. It produces an edible nut. So you can research it a little and get the exact name if that's important to you. But it is a hickory, and it produces the hickory nut. Now the hickory nut takes a little bit of work to get the meat out of the shell, but it's worth it. And remember, these hickory trees throughout the southeastern United States grow like crazy. So, and probably the eastern half, you could say, of the United States, these trees grow good, real good. And they are deep in the woods. So it's, if you need food, you're in a survival situation, look for this tree. Look for it, look at the right time of year, and you will have an abundance of food. So, and what's nice is it doesn't take any soaking. The nut doesn't have enough tannins in it to make it bitter. So it's a decent tasting nut. And very edible, just like it is. No processing once you get it out of that shell. But that's it. This is the hickory. I'm not an expert. You need to consult with a local expert before you go eating stuff, but this makes an excellent survival, famine, or anytime food. Recession, depression, it doesn't matter. Hey, I know a guy who in 2008, he was in the construction business. He did everything he could to keep his house, and he was able to keep it. And one of the reasons why is because he wasn't scared to go out, and he wasn't ashamed to go out and gather food. And he would actually find pecan trees and go and pick those pecans up off the ground. Of course, some of them he would keep for himself to eat, and then the others he would sell. And he would sell them to like a company that sold pecans, and a pecan company. So anyway, if you know what you're doing, you ain't gonna have no trouble living. You ain't gonna have no trouble eating. You'll be able to survive just about anything. So find that hickory tree, mark it, and you know where it's at, and come back and get those hickory nuts, and we will see you on the next one.